Hey everybody, 47 Mark IV here, back with FTB's Revelation Pack. Alright, so time to do a little bit of new stuff. You know, all of this immersive stuff was tons of fun. I'm so glad I did it. And based on your feedback, we're going with asphalt and concrete. That was the popular winner. I just got to sit down and exchange all of these blocks. It's a little harder because they don't always work with all of the block exchanging methods, but we're going to pave this whole place over. And then, you know, I'm going to swap it around a little bit, move some things, organize, that kind of stuff, you know? It was hard to lay it out without knowing where we were going to go. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to start into at least one mod and probably another. So the very first thing I'd like to start into is Flux networks. You know, I've been using powercells and they're okay, but we have better options. We have Flux networks, and when it works, it's amazing. So I've already put in the recipes. You know, you can see them right over here. You need the Flux block, which is Flux, and Flux cores, which is Obsidian and Flux and Eyes of Ender. And so I want to get into a little bit of this. So I need a Flux controller, and we'll go ahead and have all of this stuff auto-craft. There's my controller. I'm going to need a Flux plug to send energy, and I'm going to need a Flux point to receive energy. So I'm just going to make one of each here. So the controller, you know, I'm going to put the controller out with stuff I always remember to chunk load. You know, because chunk loading's a little funny, and I kind of figured out what's wrong with this version of the pack. If I exit the pack and don't leave the pack and come back in, then all of my chunk loading's broken. But if I exit it and close the pack and reload it, then it works. I don't know. I see that FTB fixed 1.5 and 1.6 downloads, so we might be up for an update here shortly. Anyway, so I'm going to take this Flux controller, I'm going to slap it down, and we're going to go make a new network. And I think I can do it here, but we'll find out. Alright, so add a new network. It's private, I don't care about any of that. Go ahead and create. Right, so now I have a network. And actually, you know, I probably want to edit this. Yeah, I want to edit this. So this is Flux controller. Let's see, how do I edit this network? Where can I... Yeah, right here. So I'm going to want to call this something different, just so I know. This is going to be power out. I always like to save my my power into two different categories, power in and power out. So let's go ahead and put power out. So I've got my Flux plug, all right, the green one. And, you know, I want to slap it right on this guy, and hopefully I can get in there. Let's see, let's take the 3 out of the drill and carefully peck away at this. And see if there's enough room for me to sneak myself in here. Ah, yeah, perfect, right there. All right, so let's see. Back of this guy, you would be the back. Yep, you're out. So I should be able to just put this plug. Oh, okay. I see ya. All right, I got to figure something out here. Let's see, F3 tells me that I'm facing north. All right, so not that I have to do this, but I'm just going to disable the connectors here. I don't know, it just bothers me. Right, there we go. So this should be receiving power from here. I'm going to put it on my power out network. And I'm also going to tell it to ignore the limit. So I can transfer an untold number of, you know, RF. Now the other thing that I want to do, yeah, let's come right back out here to the controller, is on the controller right here, transmitter mode. Right there, on. And if I look in my inventory, look at everybody charging up. Let's see, you're all charged, and you just charged. I no longer need to carry a flux capacitor with me. In the bag you go. I now have live charging from my network all the time. Now, I don't know why this says no transfer. I don't know, I'll have to look at that. That seems odd, right? Ignore limit, true. I'll have to see. That seems suspect. But you know, I know a great way to test it. I know exactly a great way to test it. Let's come out here to one of these pumps that are running. Yeah, this guy right here. And let's take this thing off from it. And there we go, it stopped. And I'll put my Flux point on it. I'll connect it to my power out network. And there we go. Cool. All right. So these things are awesome. It's like my favorite block. And I'm going to need it coming up soon here. So I'm going to take one of these with me. And you know what we're going to do today is I've been wrestling with what to get into next. And I made a decision. You know, if somebody was telling me that they were wrestling between choices, I would say, hey, go do what you want to do. Don't worry about what other people think. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into NuclearCraft. And straight up, I don't know anything about this mod, and I'm going to derp my way through it, and we're going to figure it out together. So I've watched about 10 minutes of tutorials and read about 3 pages. And you know what? We'll figure it out. So there's a couple of things I want to start and do, and you know, we'll probably need to make some patterns. Let's go down here maybe. So let's see. Let's take a look here at NuclearCraft. Right? There's all of these machines. Oh man, does it look complicated. Well, I'm going to start making some machines and we'll work our way through it. So I think one of the first ones I need is a manufactory. Right? Here's a manufactory. Okay, so I've got copper solenoids, which is copper and iron. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna pattern a couple of these things. Not pistons, these guys. Let's go ahead and pattern this guy, because I think I'm going to need a couple of these. Right in here. All right. And then back over here, let's make a manufactory. All right. There we go. Because I want to set them all down, and honestly, we're going to learn. All right. So there's that. Let's go ahead and let's craft like 3 of these guys. That should only take just a second, right? There we go. Got all 3 of those. And, you know, I want to look at it. All right. Stuff in, stuff out needs power, and there are speed and power multipliers. Okay. I know there was speed. I didn't know there was power multiplier. And it wouldn't be under multiplier, would it? No, of course not. I think it's under upgrade. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff marked upgrade. Let's see if we can find it. I think I can spot it. No, I can't. Okay, another way to find it here is speed upgrade. Yeah, there it is right there. So this is, okay, it looks like that. Let's do this. Let's say upgrade. No, let's go at NuclearCraft, and maybe it'll be near the upgrade. I don't see anything else near the upgrade. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to want one of these anyways. Let's see, weighted pressure plate. I don't think I know how to make. Oh, no, I do. I make these for drums, right? Weighted. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, cool. Pattern not wasted. All right, let's put this guy in here. And, you know, you might as well make the speed upgrades. I have a feeling. I keep typing in the wrong box. Speed upgrade. I mean, who doesn't like stuff to go faster, right? All right, so there's that. Here we go. All right, so I've got the manufactory. I think the next machine I need is called an alloy furnace. Yeah, this guy right here, an alloy furnace, which means I need basic plating and a manufactory. Okay, so I need to know how to make basic plating. All right, graphite dust. Do I know how to make you? No. All right, graphite dust is pulverized graphite ingots. Do I know how to make graphite ingots? I'm willing to bet you I don't. Let's get ourselves set up. Okay, so I got the HOP graphite. All right, so here's what we'll do. Let's grab ourselves a stack of coal and come over here to a fast furnace, throw it in there, and we'll make a pattern for it. All right, so graphite. Yeah, right here, graphite ingot. We'll take this off. We'll go like that. Right there. Excuse me. And I'm going to get myself 1 coal. Cool. And let's see what furnace we can dump this one into. Let's see. Chest, pulverizer, redstone furnace. I don't get a good feeling that that's going to work. Where is that furnace? I don't know. Are you right here? Yeah, patterns. Well, I don't know. This seems like it's busy all the time. Like there's stuff right here waiting to get smelted, even though it's not smelting it for some reason. I don't know. Let's order some and see what happens. I might need more inputs here. So let's say graphite. And it was these. So give me 100 of them. And let's see if this works. Yeah, I didn't think that this was going to work based on the way it's set up, right? That this stuff is in the way. All right. Let's do something different here. Where is my furnace? Right there. Yeah, and that's the problem, is I am full on this furnace. And man, I got to look into networks on how to do more things. So here's what I'll do. It'll be a little ugly, but it'll totally work. I'm going to take another interface, and you know, I'm just going to slap it right there. And I know it's touching this guy, but as long as the side doesn't have the ins and outs, I should be okay. Should, with a capital should. Let's go ahead and stick that there. And yeah, instantly working. All right, ugly, but effective. So then the next part is, I'm going to have to grind down some of that graphite, right? Graphite. Yeah, let's take some of this, and I'll chuck it in this pulverizer, and let's make one of those. So this will be, let's see, one graphite is one, not those things, one graphite dust. All right, that we should have plenty of room on a pulverizer. Let's see, pulverizer. Right there. Cool. All right, so let's make a bunch more graphite dust. Probably easier if I do it this way and say, just give me 100. And I totally lost track of where we were going. Let's see, alloy furnace, which is, oh yeah, basic plating. Now can I make basic plating? Thank you very much. All right, right in here. There we go. And you know, when I order stuff, I wish there was a smaller button, right? Like 100 at a time. Don't always need that much. Okay, so now I should be able to take one of these guys and chuck it back in there and say alloy furnace. And there we go, got that. All right, and I'm going to want an isotope something or other, an isotope separator. Oh, advanced plating, which is tough alloy. Oh, which I need to make in the alloy furnace with ferroboron alloy and lithium. We're going to need another alloy furnace. All right, well, let's put a couple of these guys down, I guess. Can I take my manufactory and put it right in there? I totally can. So, where do we want? Yeah, like right about here, maybe? You start another line of machines? I don't know. It's, you know, the elevator's kind of in a weird spot. But, hey, it's got to happen. So I'm going to chop myself out. Yeah, I'm just debating on power location. Right? I got plenty of room. Yeah, let's go right here. Okay, so you are going to go right here, Mr. Manufacturing. Like, right there. And hopefully I can do this. Let's put an interface on the top of it and some cable. And then we'll see what happens when we stick a pattern in this guy. 0 of 32. Why you no do stuff? Okay, there you go. I'm like, why don't you work? You totally should work. Because where I'm going here is I want to make myself a fission reactor. Right? And I think I need reactor casings, which is, yeah, tough alloy in the alloy furnace. Right? Steel and boron. And I think I've got these guys. All right, so a couple more things to put on here. Right there and right here, maybe. And let's put on these alloy furnaces. I don't get the feeling like they're super quick. I don't know. We'll find out. Interface. But I want to start making some parts, and then I want to honestly go play with a couple of things. This is going to take a few episodes, I'm going to guess, to work out. Right here. Missed. Let's see. Here we go. Did I already dump back the floor? No, I didn't. Cool. All right, so let's figure out this ferroboron. Ferroboron. Right, so that's steel and boron. Okay. Steel, we should have in spades. And boron, yeah, I thought I had a lot of this. I've just been saving it up. I haven't been processing it. All right, so, oh, wait. Let's make a pattern. Let's make a pattern. Let's go ahead and put this and that in there first. Tell you to process. Oh man, that's slow. Look at it. Look at how slow that is. I want speed upgrades. But I'm afraid how much power that will use. You know, we're not exactly flush with power until this reactor kind of comes online. All right, so do you auto output? Nope, didn't think you did. Okay. I was hoping it would auto output, but you don't know until you try. Right there. Okay. Now. Okay. Slow, but it does it. All right, so now we can order that. So what are we up to? Tough alloy? Is that what it was called? Yeah, tough alloy, which is this ferroboron and lithium. All right, let's grab that ferroboron. And we'll come over here. We're going to tell this. That's what that made. Make a pattern, and let's see how it's identified here. Oh, alloy furnace. All right, cool. So that one shows up. All right, so tough alloy. That was the ferroboron, and do I have lithium? Oh, yeah, we got lithium. All right, so let's make a piece of this. Right, you always got to get set up for the mod. All right, and in you guys go. And let's rip out a couple of speed upgrades and see what they do. You know, hopefully I can get power. Do I have a RF monitor? Do I have one? Yeah, let's get this guy. The RF monitor from RF Tools. Let's learn about how much power we're spending. Right, hold this guy in my hand and I can see that it says there's 32,000 in here. All right. Oh, I probably could do this from Flux Networks too if I had the controller right here. Let's see. If I throw you in there, no power has changed. If I throw all 10, yeah, see, that's just showing me the amount in the line. I'm not sure. I'm a little fearful that those things use way too much power. I don't know. All right, so let's get tough. Right, we got tough alloy. Did I put this in here? Yes, I did. All right. And we'll encode that one. I guess I can just kind of stick it in there. So that should make me a whole bunch of things. All right, so the isotope separator. So I need advanced plating, which is all this other stuff. So I can put this on auto crafting. All right, let's do that. And then what else did you need? Of course, you needed an alloy furnace. All right, we can stick these guys in here. This is, man, we're getting a lot of patterns, but you know, saves me time. All right, those guys go in there. So I should be able to, oh, I didn't pattern that one. I don't know if I'm going to need a lot of these, because I have this feeling like I'm going to have to break down, yeah, tons and tons of stuff. All right, here we go. Last one, isotope separator. And let's order this guy, isotope. And it's going to have to make a lot of stuff. All right, so you guys, cool animation. You know, until we run out of power, here, I'll just stick 5 on each side. I don't know if that's a terrible idea. Oh, yeah. And I've got to, you're going to be right up tight to my elevator. I might have to do something different. I don't know. Let's see. And right here and right there. Yeah, we'll have to fill in the rest of that gap right there. All right, so you're going to make all of your stuff. Yeah, you're slowly pulling out. Cool. So that should make me the isotope separator, because what I need is eventually I'm going to need fuel, right? And the fuel that I was looking through JEI is called TBU fuel. This right here. And so I need thorium-232, and it seems I get that by throwing thorium through an isotope separator. Seemed like a good fuel. I can make thorium oxide if I could get a fluid infuser, but, you know, one step at a time here. So it's really make thorium. That was one option. The other one was uranium. And I gotta look at the options here. Like right click, isotope separator will give me uranium-238. And tiny clumps of 235. Ooh, let's make this one. Let's make that one. All right. So I should have tons of uranium. Yeah, I got 21,000. So let's see. I need my isotope separator, because I have this feeling that this process is going to take a little while. And I'm also hoping that radiation isn't a thing and isn't going to kill me. Let's see. I'm going to want another interface. Yep, let's go ahead. And did I throw my cables back? Yeah, I did. Either that or I lost them. All right, one of those there. And we'll go ahead. We'll stick one of these on here. And we'll just wire this guy up. Right? I feel like these are all the basic machines of the mod, and I should do this. All right, so let's throw in a bunch of this uranium in here. Oh man, is it slow? It's slow. And you know what we'll do is we'll go look at the Flux controller real fast, and we should be able to see how bad the power usage is. Or you know what? Can I see it if I look on this guy down here? Let's see. Right here, network statistics. Oh man, look at it. 10. Wait, that's 10 RF a tick. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way that this is using 10 RF a tick. Right? Let's see, right here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Right, max send is 9,000. If this is only using 10 RF a tick, we're about to throw in like 100 speed upgrades. I just doubt that that's true. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's peek upstairs here. Let's look upstairs, and let's check these guys out. All right, so, oh no, I still got power. Maybe that is true. Maybe that is true. I wish there was a way that I could tell how much power things are using. All right. So while that does all that separation, there are other blocks that I want to play with. So the first one was called a decay generator. Oh, there's also a decay hastener. A decay generator, and it looks really simple. And this is power gen. So adjacent thorium and uranium blocks will produce power. All right, cool, let's get power. Oh, and I do want that RF monitor. I didn't mean to throw that back. So I want to look at this, and since uranium isn't a problem, let's go ahead and get a bunch of blocks of it. Can I not make uranium blocks? Oh, I have to make uranium-238 blocks. Really? Isn't immersive's uranium a thing? Really? This is the only way I can make it? Oh, wait. Really? I gotta go use the smeltery? Okay, cool. We can do. Let's go do. I didn't see that part coming. All right. Good thing I kept the smeltery. I was thinking about throwing this guy away. I mean, I don't really need it for a lot of stuff. So if I put a stack in here, right, that's on. Yeah, I was just saying, it's going to put it in there. Okay, let's automate this here. Give me that thing. Ah, darn. All right, right there. And I will tell you to go ahead. Oh, you're the decay generator. Let's see. Let's get our redstone clock. And I know I have a lever for it. So I put in 64, and it's going to be 9 per, so there's 1 extra. So I'm going to do, nope, I didn't mean to put 2. I actually meant to do that right there. So that should be an even number of blocks. And as soon as this first uranium block comes out, then we'll play with this thing. It is cool looking. Got all kinds of nukes all over it. I like it. All right, come on. Give me uranium. This is kind of a weird way to get it, right? Having to smelt it. All right. Oh, I should have just grabbed it. It's going to take a second for the pipes to put it in here. All right, come on. Give me uranium. Yep, there it is. Cool looking block, though. All right, so I put that on there. So that's what? Let's look with this thing. So that's telling me, okay, it's storing power. I don't know, it's storing power, and it looks like it's about 80 RF a second. So 20 ticks in a second. So that's what, 4 RF a tick? Something like that? Am I doing that math right? Right? 4 times 20 is 80? All right, so not overpowered. Okay. I want to get a second block and see if it's a per side thing. Yeah, let's grab this guy right here. Because this tells me what I need to do in between episodes now that I've got, you know, there we go. Got it. All right, now let's look at it. So, yeah, it is. It's doubled up. All right, so I can cover this thing in stuff and get power out of it. So I'm going to leave these guys on the lawn. I want to see what happens after they decay. And, you know, we probably ought to drag power out of this. So let's grab a flux plug, right, and see if I can pull power directly out of this guy and, you know, power stuff with it. All right, so let's put this on power out. And will you use the power? Let's see, priority. Can I make you a higher priority? Will you pull power? No, I feel like you're not pulling power at all. Either I don't need the power. Let's try another thing. Either I don't need the power or it's not coming out. Let's put it on here. Oh, it's not coming out. Look at it, 0 RF. Shouldn't that thing fill up? Right? Shouldn't it fill up? Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Yep, there's 0 RF in there, and this is still filling up. So this has to be a touching another block. Okay, all right, let's take this with us then. I was hoping for a power source. We'll let that melt down. Let that melt down, and let's come down here and let's run a test. So, do you guys, we'll take the alloy furnace here. I'm going to remove that, and I'll put my alloy furnace back, right? And we'll make some alloys here. So if I put you right there, and I put my decay generator right here, and my uranium, right? Sure enough, you power by contact. Okay, now I know. All right, well, I mean, I guess I'll leave it there. I still want to see what happens, you know, if the block turns into something. All right, so that was one thing. And the other thing that I wanted to play with is called the uranium RTG, right? Is this guy. It looks just like that last one. Graphite bars, depleted uranium. How do I get depleted uranium? So I need a uranium-238. Turns into depleted uranium, so I have that. Okay, and RTG. Right here, so I need basic plating and graphite bars. Oh, I've got it all. And so this one tells me it's 4 RF a tick constantly. Is that it? That's all you're going to do is just make 4 RF a tick? And I stick you on here and pull power out of you. Does not appear so. All right, so this is kind of what I needed to know. So the early game power, yeah, no RF is going in that. Yep. All right, so early game power right here is just set it next to a thing and receive power. Okay, cool. So what I've got now is the basic setup. So we're going to end up getting into a reactor, right? And I'm going to need a lot of this stuff here. I need, you know, fission ports, which is casings, which is tough alloy and plating. More of those casings, maybe transparent. Let's see. I'm going to need a fission reactor port. And there was some sort of fission something or other. A fission, I don't know. It was a controller, right? Yeah, fission controller, which means I need a magnesium diboride solenoid, which is just, okay, it's a bunch of tough alloy, right? Oh, no, magnesium diboride alloy, which is boron and magnesium. Okay, I'll set up one last pattern. Boron. Yeah, okay, I got a bunch of this stuff. And magnesium. So I've got to start smelting down materials. All right, so that was boron di something, right? Boron ingot, ferroboron. What was that thing called? Fission controller right here. Magnesium diboride. All right, diboride. Right there. So 1 and 2. Okay, cool. So it was, you know what? Memory, bad. 1 pink. 1 pink. All right, so we'll do 1 pink and 2 of these guys. And we'll stick them into, yeah, right here. Yep, and I got to put those guys back in there. Okay, and we get these. All right, and that gives me 3 of those, and then I can put that in there. And hopefully by having multiples, you know, I can see, I can make it go in different ways. Right, so that goes in there. So cool, that's kind of the start. There's a couple more blocks that I want to build. Like I know that there's a, well, let me look here. A nuclear furnace. Right, can I make this one basic plating tough alloy? Oh, I can. Okay, all right, one more thing. Here is, let's do this. Let's just do this. I need furnaces. You always need furnaces. Let's just grab a nuclear furnace and see what it does. All right, nuclear furnace. Now, I think, yeah, this is just a basic furnace. And so I'm going to grab some wood. And let's see, I'm going to throw a stack of wood in here, and I think it takes uranium. Ah, and it's decently speedy. Oh, I kind of like that, right? So 1 uranium ingot, it's going to get me how much smelting? Looks like a lot. All right, half a stack maybe? All right, cool, I like that. All right, so I'm going to let all this stuff go. I'm going to make a bunch of parts, and next time, we're going to build ourselves probably a reactor. And hopefully, not blow the place up. So I'm going to call it there for today. I'm 47 Mark IV, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hey, drop me a like or a comment. I really, really appreciate that. And then I will see you in the next episode.